appreciate all the white activists and all your work fighting ICE and fighting Trump and fighting this white supremacist regime. Too often, you guys lose sight of what the fuck the problem is. The problem is our white supremacist culture, white people. We are in this mess because the white man and the white woman love white supremacy. That's the only reason that we are all suffering. That's why our liberties are going. That's why innocent people are dying in the street, including white people. It's because of the white man's fucked up love of white supremacy. And that is the message that not enough white activists talk about. Go to the fucking root. What is the fucking root of the problem? White people and their white supremacist bullshit. That's how we got in this fucking mess. Call it what it is. White supremacy and white people. That is why we're under a white supremacist regime. White people are too goddamn racist. And if they're not perpetrating racism, they're fucking denying it or being silent about it. Apathy. Gaslighting. All fucking day, every goddamn day. Let's call it what it is. Until white people fix their fucking bullshit, their racist asses.
White people are being welcomed to America now. And what I mean by that is white people are being welcomed to the America that many of us have been experiencing for a while now. And that's not even to shame y'all, because at this point, I don't even think that that's helpful. It's more just to give you context to the situation that y'all are in. And I say y'all very specifically because this is a white America homegrown problem. This is like Jim Crow, this is slave patrol, this is a white American issue specifically that we are in right now. And so what is happening is y'all are being asked to stand with yours. That's what this is, right? So white people are being gunned down in the street the same way that they've been gunning down black people for ages. And it is because they are not following the rule book. You're not following the scripts. Because what's supposed to happen is they're asking you to align with your whiteness. And I'm going to put the definition of whiteness up again because there are specific definitions of what I'm talking about. White people are being asked to align with their whiteness. And what is not going to go along with that, with this badge that is giving you privilege to walk through the world with immunity, at least in regards to your race. I'm not saying that you didn't experience hardship, but you didn't experience it because you were white. They're asking you to align with your whiteness right now. And I think a lot of you are coming to terms with what that means, because whiteness also doesn't necessarily ask you to identify with it in the same way that like black people identify with being black, for example. And you are coming to terms with what that means, of what it means to be white in America, because they're asking you to be that right now. Race is a construct. Let's be very clear. Whiteness is a construct. And they are now calling in the favor. They're asking you to cash in with all of the privileges that you've enjoyed by being white and the things that you have avoided because you are white. You are now being called to cash that in. And what they want in payment is for you to co-sign all of this. Fuck, they want you to join them. They want you to be outside. They want you to arm up. They want you to help get these people that are not like you out of your country. Your country. That's what the rhetoric is. And a lot of you don't want to, which is good. I love that. I am happy to see that there are white people who are like, wait, but I don't want to participate in this, which also means that you don't want to participate in whiteness. In fact, it sounds like that a good number of you would like to dismantle it altogether. You don't want to be capital W white if this is the cost. Now, I don't have the answer for the question I'm about to ask next, but I do want you to think about it. What does that mean to you to no longer be capital W white? To no longer experience capital W whiteness? Who are you outside of your race? Who are you outside of these experiences? And To answer that question, you are going to have to go through your life and comb through and decipher just how many things happened or did not happen to you solely because of the color of your skin.
First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth. Shalom to the 144,000. And to the elect, it's your brother Ra'aya back with another video. And yeah, you saw it. You look, your own people on your ass, you know, and they want to know, Big E. They want to know who you are without the whiteness, the so-called whiteness, right? Which we know that's just something that's made up, as she said, a concept of something, you know. But that's what the people are asking. They want to know Esau. And if y'all didn't know, he's Esau Edom. He's the brother of Jacob. And they have a ancient age-old rivalry going on. Esau has a rivalry with Jacob being Israel, being in the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why you find him doing all of the wickedness he does to these particular set of people. So that's what we want to know, Esau. We want to know what you're going to do when you're exposed, because the man of sin shall be revealed in these last days, right? The man of destruction, right? Hold on. So this is what we're trying to figure out, Esau. So this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, 3, and 4. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, right? And that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. Now, we know this to be Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And he's being revealed in this time, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship. He the only person who set himself up as the Most High, who painted whiteness as the image of the or so-called whiteness as the image of the Heavenly Father and His Son, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, right? He's the only one who has done these type of things. All right. The Chinese man, until Esau has done it, the Chinese man didn't go and make himself the Messiah. The Japanese man didn't do it. The Hamitic man didn't do it. The Ishmaelite man didn't do it. None of these men did it except for Esau Edom. And then they decided to want to make their own type of so-called Messiah, when after he has already came with this this narrative. So Esau, they asking, and let's see what you gonna tell them. You know what I mean? And this time, y'all, all is gonna be revealed, and you know that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. And with that, I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, y'all. On to the next one.